Let's talk about the silent wife in a narcissistic marriage. You might have seen this, or maybe even lived it. This isn't just about a woman who's quiet. It's about a woman who's been made silent by years of manipulation, control, and gaslighting. Here's what that looks like. 1. Walking on eggshells. A silent wife in a narcissistic marriage is usually on constant alert. She's gotten so used to her partner's reactions that she's learned to anticipate every mood swing, every little trigger. It's like living in a minefield. One wrong word, and everything can blow up. So instead of speaking her mind, she's learned to keep things to herself, keeping her emotions bottled up because it feels safer than risking a fight. 2. Suppressing her opinions. In a healthy relationship, you'd expect both partners to share ideas, opinions, and dreams. But for a wife in a narcissistic marriage, it's not that simple. Narcissistic partners often shut down any views that don't match their own, making her feel like her opinions are worthless. Over time, she might stop sharing altogether, knowing that any opinion she has will just be dismissed or criticized. 3. Losing her sense of self. One of the hardest things for a silent wife in a narcissistic marriage is how easy it becomes to lose sight of who she really is. She might not even remember her own likes, dreams, or goals because everything's been about keeping her partner happy. This loss of self is a form of survival. She's learned to be whoever she needs to be in order to avoid conflict, but that also means she's disappearing a little bit more every day. 4. Staying invisible to keep the peace. A silent wife often tries to be as low profile as possible. If she stays quiet, if she stays out of the way, maybe her partner won't find a reason to criticize her. She's learned to take up as little space as possible, to not call attention to herself, to just blend into the background. It's a heartbreaking way of living, but to her, it feels safer than being seen. 5. Faking contentment. To the outside world, a silent wife might even look happy. Smiling at family gatherings, laughing with friends, acting like everything's fine. But in reality, she's just playing a role. Narcissistic partners don't like the image of an unhappy marriage, so she's under constant pressure to keep up appearances. She's learned to wear a mask, to pretend everything's okay, even when she feels completely trapped. It's not easy being the silent wife in a narcissistic marriage, and often, she feels like no one would understand.